screen. Alrighty, I'm about to share my screen. Boom. So I'm down. So Synergy just called. Can you guys see my screen? Alrighty, so I'm gonna actually zoom in here. As you see, Synergy just called this trade for me. So it just sent me an alert and it told me this is what I need to enter. So I'm about to actually go ahead and enter this trade, just like it said. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna something like buy limit 0. And 1, 1, 3, 0. I'm gonna send my own stuff. So just like that, I'm now in this trade and I'm done. I don't have to look at anything. So it's going to enter me as soon as this trade hits this mark where it's telling me to buy. It's going to buy it. It's going to take me out to my profits here. I know I have to look at it because I do have my stop loss. Say Synergy is wrong. Say my analysis is wrong. What it's going to do is it's going to keep going down. As soon as it hits this red mark, whatever my losses are there, it's just going to cancel out. So it's not going to wipe my account or anything like that. So people that, are on the go and, can't watch the charts all day, there's a lot of things that really help you succeed in the markets. But let me go ahead and show you guys. We're looking on that thing. Alrighty. You guys can see, hey, Jay, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, bro.
Alright, cool. Alrighty. So, a couple things. So, those of you that don't really know what trading is, we're going to go through all of that. Basically, this is Kaizen. This is a setup that's basically been put together by probably one of the best traders in the game. His name is Reza Bokharian. He is from Canada, 34 years old. He's worth over $85 million in the last 6 years. He built an account from $6 grand and is now worth over $85 million. He has tapped into this market in every which way. And basically, he set up this platform that is just made for you to succeed. So basically, how traditional traders start trading, at least in America, just like how I started trading. One of my buddies, he's talking about investing in the currency market and all this stuff, and he started showing me what it was. And basically, the startup for it was, this guy that was, he's pretty good at trading. He's mediocre, made a few grand, and he knew more than I could, so he charged people like $500 a month and get like free trade calls and all that stuff, and it's just how people usually start. And it's tough because I was putting like $500 a month, towards a skill that you need a lot of hands-on learning. This isn't something that you just someone gives you, you go Google it and you learn. This isn't something that you just go read books on and learn. This is something that belongs in a college. Like you need to be taught this hands-on, and it's an amazing skill when taught right. So this is actually set up very, very well. So what we are, we're actually going to be probably changing our name since most of our team is dispersed. Right now we're just Kaizen Chicago because I'm from Chicago, and a lot of the people I trade with, we initiated it here. But Craig, one of our leaders, he's in Michigan. Kevin, he's going to be one of our lead mentors. He's from New Jersey. We got people in Houston, we got people in Miami, we got people in Canada, we got people in Italy, we got people all over the place. So it's like, but the cool thing about it is we get to make it what we want to make it. Kaizen pretty much is a platform, and they hand it out to people, entrepreneurs that want to grow it. We don't have to represent Kaizen. We use Kaizen's products. We are a part of Kaizen. I definitely respect Kaizen, and if Kaizen isn't here in 5 years, we still will be. We'll still know everything. We'll still have what we have. But this is an amazing opportunity for us to succeed, and I'm going to show you exactly what it offers. So we're going to go through this step by step. A lot of this is going to be kind of just a presentation of Kaizen, and for you new traders, tomorrow we're going to start trading sessions and stuff like that. At the end of this, I'll let you know, how to get started with a broker, what brokers to choose, and basically from here on out, if you choose to go ahead and get started with Kaizen right away, boom, you're already a part of the team. You don't need, we don't have to teach you hands-on. You're getting trained by a multi-millionaire and his team of multi-millionaire traders. You know what I mean? You don't need to get trained by me. You don't need to get trained by anyone else. You have this at your disperse whenever you feel like it. There's an app coming out. I'm not going to get into it. You're going to see everything that this offers. I'm going to take you through a step of my back office and tell you exactly what everything is here and how powerful this is. Because when I tell you, you're going to have over $1 million worth of education, over $1 million worth of tools, all like within reach of your laptop and your smartphone. I'm not joking. Like, you have some very, very powerful technology. So get started here. A little bit about Kaizen. Who is Kaizen? How did the name come up? Let me actually use one of these little cool tools down here. I'm going to use the laser pointer. There you go. So Kaizen, it's just a Japanese word. What it means is change for the better. The cool thing about Reza is he was actually, before he became a multi-millionaire trader, an entrepreneur, he was living out of his truck, discovered Forex and turned it into something amazing. So Kaizen Global, the name of the brand that we use and the company we represent, it's a revolutionary company that has combined. If people don't know about Forex, it's a $5.3 trillion market. So just to kind of compare that to Wall Street, Wall Street is about a $22 billion market, the stock market. Nothing compared to a $5.3 trillion market. This is a worldwide market. Goes 5 days a week, and this thing is massive. There's so much money in translation daily, and it's insane. Like, if you can really master this talent, it's insane what you can do with it. So it's literally in every country, every currency. Any country that has money, that's what it is. So if you have money to trade off, that's what it is. Here it is. So Forex is it's actually the largest financial market in the world, open 24 hours a day, over $5 trillion per day in trading volume, meaning over $5 trillion a day is leaving someone else's hand and going to someone else's hand. It's leaving one bank account and leaving another bank account. $5 trillion a day. That's crazy. And this has created one of the most significant investment opportunities ever seen. And it's true. You ever see a lot of like rich Asian people? This is huge in China, Asia. This is huge in Europe. This is huge in those two countries. It's not that big in Australia yet. I mean, it is. People do trade. Like, I trade the Australian dollar, but I don't know how big it is out there. But Europe for sure, Asia for sure, and then U.S. is getting bigger. I'm actually going to walk you through my back office. So we're going to skip this right here. This is just a brief overview of everything. So, cool thing about Kaizen as well, you get your degree. You go through a Forex mastery course, and actually Kaizen is the only thing that offers anything like this. there's so much with Forex that people don't understand, which we'll go over that as well, because Forex offers so much more than just trading. You don't have to just be a day trader. That's what's cool, and we're gonna go back to this. So keep in mind about the certificate and what you're gonna get and what you can use with it. So actually, you know what? I can just get into it now. So there's a lot of different types of trading. You can be a day trader where you study the charts, you love studying the charts, and you're in every trade. You know what I mean? You just do that day in and day out. You can do that. You can be a swing trader. What a swing trader is it's someone that they trade long term. So they'll enter a trade and they'll hold it for maybe a week, 2 days. Maybe they'll hold it for a month. Maybe they'll hold it for a month and a half. It just depends on the type of trader, but that's something you can do long term. Other types of traders are there. You got scalpers, people that like short. They like to get small profits at a time. They hit about 50 to 60 trades a day, and they're just hitting small profits, $5 here, $4 here, but it's all adding. And then you outside of just trading, you can become a money manager. Say you run into someone that, hey, I'm interested, in investing, but I don't want to learn how to invest. Hey, I know you know how to do it. If I give you some money, can you trade my account? Is there a way to do that legally? Absolutely. It's called trade copier. So what you would do is you would set them an account. What would happen is what they would do is they would sign like a power of attorney. They would have their own separate account, and you would simply take that client and you guys would come to some term, depending on how much money they were to put in an account, 500, 1,000 to start off with. You would charge them 15 to 25% of whatever you were to make them. Now, where this comes into play is, this is just backup to show that you know what you're doing. On top of your trade binder, which everyone's going to eventually start making, is a trade portfolio where you show your work. Everything that you've done, your losses, your gains, and when you really, really start to take this thing seriously, then you can really take control of that trade binder, and that's how you're going to get a lot of clients that want to come and invest in you. If you can show someone that you can flip a $1,000 account to a $10,000 account in 2 months, you're going to tell me you're not going to find people that are going to invest money in you? I guarantee you will. I mean, hey, I got people that do it every day. I go to my wrestling practice, my coach, he sees that I trade. He's like, what is that? So yeah, I showed him some of my accounts. He's like, man, listen, our coach, our head coach here, we're trying to get him a retirement plan. We don't really have one right now. Here's $500. I'll see you in a year. You know what I mean? Like, get that. You're going to get people you run into, and before you know it, you're going to have 10, 15, 20 people under you, and this is your own business. This is your own business. This isn't something through Kaizen. This is just what you've learned. You don't need this to survive in trading. That's the cool thing about trading is you can be your own of whatever you want to be. This is just to help you. This is to help you get everything you possibly need to succeed in trading. But at the end of the day, it's just you. It's you and how much you want to put into it. So if you imagine having 25 people that have $5,000 accounts, you're flipping those $5,000 accounts to 15, 20 grand in 6 months. You're getting 25% of that 20 grand that you made them from 25 people. Imagine doing that. That's how Reza became super rich. It wasn't just through trading, but he started to get really good at it, and people started to follow him. And there's different ways to really succeed in this. And there's more to it, but I won't confuse you too much right now. But the cool thing about the Kaizen, so here's what you get with it. You're gonna get the Mentor Tips Academy. This is his first business that he started. It was the #1 Forex business in the world, and then now this one, of course, his second business is gonna kill it. This is just everything put together. So you're gonna get the Mentor Tips Academy. After you graduate that, you're gonna get you're gonna go through the Mastery course, which you'll go ahead and get your certificate, which is, that's your diploma in trading. That's pretty cool. No one else in the world offers that. This is the only place in the world that offers it. So pretty cool thing, pretty unique. Not a lot of people are going to have something like that to show. You're going to get daily market news. So every day, you're going to know exactly what pairs are going to be making moves. You're going to get a weekly live question and answer. And this is just what you get through Kaizen. You know, as a team leader and as, you know, what I'm doing out here in the Chicago area and with my team, we're going to be a lot different than what you're going to see. This is just Kaizen as broad. But we're Kaizen Chicago, so we do things way differently. You know, the way we do things, we don't do things way differently. I worded that wrong. We're going to follow this guideline, but you're going to get a lot more things that you won't get anywhere else. To a lot of people, honestly, in this game, you're going to be just another number. Here, you know, I've learned the hard way. I learned, you know, without having anyone until I actually found genuine people that were there to teach me. And it took me a long time, and I lost a lot. And a lot of people would have quit by then. So I didn't, and I'm very thankful for it. So I'm going to make sure that everyone that's a part of my team is going to make it. You're going to make money. You're going to have fun. If you don't enjoy it, that's totally fine. But in order to succeed, you're going to have to kind of enjoy trading. But if you're part of my team, you know, whoever brought you in, if you're under this group of my people, you're good forever. I promise you. So on to the next thing. Some of the cool stuff you get in here, you're going to get an auto trader. So auto trader, you know, you get a lot of new guys, right? Man, I don't know anything about trading. Perfect. Well, guess what? You got Reza. Remember I told you about that trade copier? Perfect. You know, the $65.3 million person came up to you and said, hey, you know, this is how much money I've made in the last 6 years. You know, put $50, $100, whatever you want to put into an account, and I'm going to trade it for you. Are you going to say no? Probably not. So there's an auto trader where you set up an account and it just copies Reza's trades right to your trades. So that's one way you can just start making money right off the bat. And I believe his first week he was like 95% effective. So everyone made money. No one's been losing money. All I see all day is people making money, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a day. Not joking. And I'm gonna scroll to my Facebook and I'm gonna show you people, teenagers, adults, regular people from every different background making a lot of money. You're going to get daily Forex signals. So on top of learning how to trade, he's going to give you trades. You're going to get daily alerts. You're going to get daily trades of when to enter, when to exit, all that. You're going to get live trading sessions. So he's going to have this team of millionaire traders that are professionals, know what they're doing, that are going to be helping you trade. They're going to be doing live sessions, showing you the charts and breaking it down for you. Then you're going to get the synergy scanner, which is what I just showed you. You know, calls out the trade for you. Pretty cool. So you're getting all this alone is so much. Let's go through it. You get your first 3 people. You know, you're free after that. And the cool thing about this, when we get to this, I mean, this isn't a big deal right now because what I started this is for you guys to just see what we're involved with and what we're doing, and we're going to give you a taste of what trading is because it's going to take a little bit of effort from you to succeed. So if you do that, then obviously you'll see that this is we're not trying to sell this to you. I don't care if you join this or not. This is whatever. I'm still going to teach you how to trade. I'm still going to help you out. Does not matter. You will see on your own that you're going to need it to succeed. You will. If you want to make the type of money that we're all going to be making, that we already have made, you know, or some of us or whatever, you know, like you're going to eventually be like, okay, like I can't get any further without taking it, because you're going to just want to take it into your own hands. This allows you to take trading into your own hands without needing anyone else. So that's what this is. If you really want to learn trading and you really, you know, don't have the money to invest, that's totally fine. Trade with me for a couple of weeks. I'll make you some money, and you'll be able to pay for it. But you know, those of you that can afford it, it's only $150. Once you get your 3 people, you know, you're in. So I mean, that's up to you guys. It's not really a big deal. I'm gonna help you guys regardless. But just want you guys to see what this is. That's just what I went over. This stuff doesn't really matter. I mean, you do get residuals. I don't really want to get into this too much because I really want to focus on trading. So I'm gonna keep this really, 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 really brief because this is where, you know, things get kind of rocky for some traders. So this has an MLM setup, but what it is not really a network marketing. What we are is an educational firm that is more product driven. So we have a lot of products that are worth a lot. We have a lot of information and knowledge that is probably the top information and knowledge that you're gonna get in the world, hands down. And once I go through everything, I'll actually show you the back office. Boom. Well, that's all that. A little bit of background of Kaizen, what it is. So let's see who's on here. What we got on here? Same people. Boom, 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 Phil. Boom, boom. Oh, we got the legend Kevin in the house. That's my mentor, y'all. Best trader I know. You guys are lucky you're going to be getting calls from him. He's going to show us how to break down some gold tonight. Hold up. Let's see. So this is a synergy call right now, as you can see. Ignore my CAD call. That's me. But synergy right here, I'm up $4 on it right now. You know, off of 10 cents. Off a 10-cent trade. My take profit zone is up here. So I'm going to profit about $10. As you saw, Synergy called that trade for me. Okay, so I'm already halfway to my take profit zone. It's gonna be pretty cool, you know. So you're gonna be getting stuff like that throughout the day. And the cool thing, you're getting the app that comes with it, so you're never gonna miss a call. And you're gonna get like these trades like 8 times a day, on top of the trade I'm gonna be calling, on top of the trades Kevin's gonna be calling, on top of your auto trader, on top of your own analysis. You're gonna be getting like literally 100 trades a week off of just other people, off of other tools. That's not even off of your own analysis. So you have more than enough time to study and get really good at this stuff, and just watch your money just grow. As you can see, my money's just going up right now.
Hey, Justin.
What up, bro?
On top of that, you can raise your take profit because Synergy just boosted it to 239 for another sell. So once you take that take profit, it's going to drop back down to short it for another trade.
It's gonna drop down.
Yeah, so it's going to hit it's going to hit that 131.239, and then you're going to get out, resell, and it's going to drop again to 130.887. It recalled what it called earlier, so it switched on us because it called a short trade.
And just so you guys know, I started my account at $50 on 3 trading sessions, and I lost $60 off of someone else's trade. So I should really be up like 220 right now, and I still built it back up in like a day off of $50. So I'm gonna multiply that process 5 to 10 times. I'm gonna have 10. This is gonna be a $10,000 account probably in the next, I don't know, maybe 2 months tops. Once I hit 10 grand, that's $300 to $500 a day average, not including I multiplied this account by 3, and my last trade of the week, I doubled my account. So imagine if I doubled a 10 grand account. Okay, so just imagine what you can do. So let's get back to it. This is just live views, so you can really see this isn't BS. You know, we got money working for us right now. You know, obviously I'm in a little loss in this trade, but you know, I'm not worried about it. Nothing's gonna happen. You know, I put a small risk in it, and I didn't call it out for nothing. It's just something I want to test out, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But it's not really a big deal. So you take your losses where they are, but that play's not even over yet. So not really worried about that. So what I want to do now is let's go to my actual Kaizen page. So you can see what this thing looks like. This thing is crazy. We're going to log in. You get 2 back offices. So I'm going to log into my first back office. And then I'm going to log into the page that really matters. So once I get into this, I'm here. This is the first page. This page alone is, by the time you finish to here, you're gonna be making trades on your own. You're gonna be such a great trader. It's not even funny on your own. But by the time you get from here to here, and look, it even gets into stocks. We got forex. I mean, we got macros. We're the only one that offers macros. Fundamentals, stocks, forex starter pack, live education sessions where there's going to be live sessions for you guys to hop on, and they're going to be recorded as well. So if you miss them, no problem. There's an 8-week power course. Man, I mean, this is insane. You're not gonna. This is each one of these alone is probably worth, you know, 10 to 15 grand of knowledge. These things are so in depth. It's not even funny. Let's just go through. Let's just go through one of them. Let me just show you how in depth this is. So I did this a while ago. So this module 1. Let's just look at module 1. This is module 1. Okay. Module 1. This goes down for like 20 modules. Now that's one course. It just keeps going. So just to give you a heads up of, you know, exactly how much information that you're going to be getting out of this. You know, that's for sure. You get all that stuff, cool stuff. So let's get down a little further here on the left-hand side. Forex direct signals. Let's go to the dashboard. I was just actually, let's go to the other page. I'm going to go to the next one. Go back. Alrighty. So let's just go to your indicators. These indicators are tools that help you analyze the market. These are tools that Reza created from scratch, meaning he coded all of these himself. These are all coded and patented by him. Each of them probably retail anywhere from 10 to 15 grand a piece. All of these. So I'm gonna tell you what each one kind of is. This is a market data indicator. What this will do is this will break down every chart. It'll tell you which way the market is going, whether it's going up or down. So you'll drag this onto like a blank chart, and it'll have an arrow pointing up and an arrow pointing down for the pairs. This is a pivot point. I don't trade pivot points. Kevin's pretty good. He'd probably know a little bit more. He's more experienced than me. But pivot points is just another indicator. I'm not really sure exactly because I don't really trade pivot points. I mean, I have notes on pivot points, but I don't really use it in my analysis yet. So that's something that I'm actually going to be studying a little bit more. Trailing stop, what that is when you set your stop loss, as you go into profit, your stop loss moves up. So for example, let's just take a look at a chart here. So I think I should have took my profit, bro.
He said it. You should have probably taken
I probably should have took my profit there because, but I'm not losing faith. I don't. I got it set up. I don't care. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. I think it's gonna hit my stop loss though. It's all good. Anyways, so what a trailing stop will do, say if I were to be in the profit, going this way, and this is my stop loss, as the charts go up and I'm making money, my stop loss is following my profits. So I'm not losing profits if the market were to go the opposite way. So it would stop out my trade, and I would get um, a majority of my profits instead of having to manage under that. That's what a trailing stop is. Then you have an OCO, which we'll go over. Very powerful tool. Nothing that most of you guys, I don't think most of you guys really understand a lot of this stuff yet, so we won't really jump into it. I think the rest of them might confuse you. So just know that this is very, very powerful stuff. So last thing, well, not last thing, there's still a lot more, but I don't want to spend too much more time on it. So we'll go to the trade signals. Oops. So this is all going to be in the app too. So if you see this bell down here, when you subscribe to that, it's going to beep your computer and it's going to show up on your home screen anytime anything is happening in the markets. So here's your trade signals. When there are trade calls, you'll click that and you'll go into there. These will be trade analysis. I haven't really played with this too much yet, but those are going to be updated daily. Market news, which will tell you kind of what's going on in the world market-wise. This will be your auto trader that I was talking about. You'll download that to go ahead and start, pretty much autopilot. Let a multi-millionaire trade your account for a little bit, or forever. This is your synergy trader, what we're just showing you now, and your live trading sessions. This one's the sleeper that people are gonna kind of underestimate. So here, you're gonna be getting live trading sessions every single day, Monday through Friday, and their New York and their London sessions. So 8 a.m. Eastern time or 2:30 a.m. These are the most volatile sessions where the most money is made. So essentially, you get 10 live trading sessions a week, which is insane. So you're getting a lot. So it just kind of gives you an idea of everything. So next, let's just go into brokers. Let's see. Broker that I'm just going to recommend right off the bat, Traders' So what you're going to do, this is going to be the broker that I recommend for people to use. What a broker is basically it's who you trade your money through. Every broker, it's an account holder, so they're going to hold your money and you're going to trade through them. So you deposit $100 into an account through whoever, and they all have their cons and pros. They're all good and they're all bad in certain ways. It just depends. You have to find what fits for you. Traders' Way is one of the top 5 brokers in the world, so I use Traders' Way. A lot of people use Traders' Way because you get a 100% bonus, meaning when you put $100 in, they're going to give you $100 to trade with, not $100 to withdraw. Yes, you're going to see $200 that you can trade with, but only $100 in your balance. So basically with a little bit of leverage if you choose to, which means you can possibly if your analysis is correct. So that's one thing, but that's another way people can blow their accounts. They don't know what they're doing, so they want to go ahead and go balls to the walls on their trade, and it was wrong. So broker I recommend, when you guys are setting up with your broker, whoever brought you in, Tim, I know most of these are your people, he'll get you set up. You're going to use a 1 and 200 leverage. Don't really worry about what that stuff means this second. You're going to learn as you go. There's so much stuff to learn. It's just little stuff you're going to learn here and there, and you're just going to have to be patient and accumulate a little bit of knowledge and terminology until you get it together. But it's pretty simple stuff once you get it together. So this is the only broker I'd really recommend. You can also use this broker if you want. This is the first broker that usually everyone uses. I feel like this is like everyone's beginner broker. The only thing is, I think you can only do a minimum of $100 deposit, but Forest Broker Inc. They're pretty good, so you can use them as well. Definitely set up a live account if you want to set up a lot or definitely set up a demo account. I would suggest to set up a small $20 to $50 live account in the next couple of days after you've learned how to trade a demo account for like a day or two. It's easy to make money on a demo account because there's no pressure. Trade on a demo account, make a little money. Once you get the hang of taking calls, setting your stop losses, your take profits, and all that stuff, then throw 20, $30 into a live account and see what happens. You know what I mean? I flip $50 accounts to, $1,000. So that's what you're trying to do. You never know what can happen. So, that being said, oh, you see the car I'm getting? The car I'm getting. It's pretty dope, man. Z06. It's pretty dope. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much an intro to what trading is, what to expect. Oh yeah, let me just show you some things that people are doing. Let me just scroll down my timeline. Let me see. Oh, hold on. I got tagged in something today. Of like what some people are doing in trading right now. Dominic, this guy's pretty good. Just to give you an idea of some people's account. We're totally creeping on people, but who cares? Let's not look at that one. This is one day. 6 grand. Would you be happy if you had $6,200 in a day? Hey, that's transferable to your account in 3 days. Happy with that. This guy's doing it on a daily basis, dude. Look at G's. 9 grand. It's 60 G's into this account. Like that's just one dude. Come on. You want to see what someone made today? Let me show you what people are making today. Hold on. The trade call earlier on news. I wasn't home, and I knew I wasn't gonna take it because last time I took someone's trade and I wasn't home, I lost and I was upset. So I didn't take the trade, but man, I just saw this like all day today and I can't find the dude. This is Ian, by the way. He's a part of our squad, and he's really helping in the trading and marketing aspect of it. He's been a great help to all of us. So getting this thing going. So check this out. This guy new at trading. He had a video today. That's today. This is a trade off today. He's at $1,552. Pretty sick. You know what I mean? And this one.
Still profiting. About 500 now. It's real money. Send me a message if you want to know what I'm doing.
There's just things that you can do, So sky's the limit to whatever you want to do with it. If you want to make a couple $100, you want to make $1,000, you want to make $1,000,000. It's up to you. You know how much you want to put into it, the effort you're going to put in, etc. So that is it. That's all I got. Um, we're gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna start live trading. You know, I want to keep these little sessions short just because we're on a grind over here. You know, we got goals we gotta hit, and you guys want to join the grind. You know, you're more than welcome, and that's what this is about. The key is to really get you guys. If you guys are interested, you're gonna need the platforms that we have. It's gonna take you a year to get to the level that you can get to in a month. No, it's gonna take you a year to make the money that you want to make that you can make in a month because you're gonna have so many tools and people helping you make money while you learn instead of having to go find it out on your own. Yeah, can anyone open a trading account? Absolutely, but what do you do after you put the money in an account? Where you go? Google? Is Google gonna? Google doesn't offer you college degrees, right? You have to go to university. Where are you gonna find forex information? You think Google's gonna have it? No, you gotta find someone, right? Well, most people are gonna charge you, and then you have to worry about do they really know what they're talking about? So just know, this is the right path for those of you that really want to make a lot of money, and those of you that, I'm tired of working a job. I'm about they pay me really good, so it's about time I'm about to put this away because I'll be traveling, helping you guys build teams and do whatever you guys want to do. Sky's the limit to this thing. So I don't know if any new guys got any questions. You guys want to talk about anything? But we're about to break down some charts. If you guys don't have any questions, you can unmute yourself if you have any questions on anything. If not, you guys can stick around. You guys can dip out, whatever you want to do. We're about to get into some advanced stuff. But Kevin, we want to break down some gold, go over some stuff.
Yeah, I can do that.
So let me unshare it. Let me stop.
Am I sharing screen?
Yep, all you.
Hold on, do that. Go here. Okay, I think I'm sharing screen. You see my screen? You see the screen or no?
No.
No?
Wait, I lied. Yep, I got you. Now go back.
Alright, let me go. Alright, you see the screen? Okay, cool. Let me go to gold. Alright, I want to just go over something real quick with y'all. Well, let's just look at higher time frame. When you're looking at a chart, you want to go through steps before even thinking about taking a trade. You have your own trading plan, have your steps, and go through the steps every time before every trade. It doesn't matter what your steps are, but you want to make sure you go through every single one of those steps before you take a trade. Don't skip a step. Don't bypass it because something looks good. Don't do it. Just don't do it. So, looking at gold, couple of secrets. One quick secret that I can tell you about gold is that gold likes to move. Long-term wise, 500 pips per movement. So, say it's the uptrend on a daily time frame. It will move from 1200 to 1250. You get some pullbacks, yes, you will, but the overall movement will get to 1250. So guess what? It got reached to 1250 now. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for a reversal pattern or you're waiting for a continuation. So once it gets to 1250, it will play around for a little bit, maybe retrace within the 1250 to 1235 zone. But from 1250, you'll normally get a push to either 1300 or back down to 1200. So right now it's at 1350 or was at 1350. 1350 was the zone. It reached the 1370, I think 72-ish, 74, no, 75, which is perfect. Which is perfect because once it gets to its zones of 1350 or every 500 pip zone, sometimes you'll get a push past it 200 pips or more. But on a higher time frame, they're never closed that high. You will get a close high, maybe 150 pips, but it always stays within the 500 pip zone. So now looking at that, you see here, price here, never closed above, and if it did, it came right back down. It's wicks all above 1365 here, wicks all towards 1365 here. So you know what? This is a higher high, this is a lower high. This is a retracement here, higher time frame. This is just a double top. Something you will learn once you become more advanced in trading. Double tops are usually signs of reversals. So looking at this daily time frame, I'm looking for a reversal. You have a pullback here. Now I'm waiting for sellers to regain strength because the buyers try to push price back up. Another thing to learn is price action. I know I have some beginners here and I'm like talking a little extra, but another thing that you will have to learn is price action. See what price is doing once it reaches certain levels. Now you see this level here. Let me insert something here real quick. Shapes. Let's try triangles. All this right here, struggle. Buyers lost strength, struggle. Reversal candlestick here, reversal candlestick here. Buyers lost all type of strength here. So they can't push price above 1350 right now. It can't close it past 1350. They could push it towards it, but they can't close past it. So selling opportunities are being bought up. And also right here, same thing happened. You get 3 pushes. This is one violet push. This is the second. This is the third. And typically, once you get what they call divergence, which is here and here, along with resistance and and price action, low time frame price action here. Look, make sure I ain't going too far back. Zoom out. Okay, here we go. Here we go right here. Lower time frame, you get price action here and right here. Both evening stars right here and right here. This is a better one. And once again, you get divergence on the lower time frame, which is the 4-hour. Divergence is always shown because some people might mark it wrong. You always look at divergence from the bullish candlestick when you're looking for bearish divergence. The bullish candlestick, not the bearish candlestick. This is not the peak of the divergence. Peak of the divergence is this bullish candlestick right here. That's where you see a peak. So you're marking it from this candlestick here, or even this candlestick, both bullish. But I like this one better because this is the high peak. So that's where you will start at. You'll start from here to this bullish candlestick, which shows, and that will be from here to that peak, each peak. And what you get at the form of that divergence peak, a reversal candlestick. Within what? Within the zone that I have marked at 1365. Once it closes below, I'm in a trade and I'm holding it until at least 1350. I don't care how long it takes, but 9 times out of 10, it reaches my take profit before even getting taken out of the trade. Gold, like, this is something I studied on, it's something I backtested, it's the way I trade. Gold moves the same way all the time. It travels whether it's 150 pips, 200 pips, or 500 pips, like the long-term trades that I normally like take, it will travel to that take profit before making any type of subtle reverse past a different zone. So like right now, it's playing around 1350. So what do I see? Like I said, high time frame. I see it dropping. Where? That's where technicals will come into play. Technicals is your Fibonacci and your trend lines. So have my technicals here. Go to high to low. Don't mind the birds in the background. High to low. Looking at what's really strong is what you want to see is 38.2 is a strong reversal key point of take profit, which is 1308, which is pretty good because it drops to where 1300. So it will probably get to the 38.2 and then wick below to touch 1300. So that's definitely one strong one that you can take as far as when you find entry on gold. There's no entry on gold if you haven't taken a sell after this candlestick on a 4 hour. Then you wouldn't take any trade on gold right now. And just keep in mind this price action right here. Your stop loss for this trade is basically really high. Your stop loss has to be above the previous high of this price action, which is around 1356. So if you take the sell now, you're risking dang near 200 pips. And I know a lot of people's accounts not going to be able to withstand 200 pips of a risk. So what's the best bet to do is to either wait for a pullback to your 38.2 within this region, wait to a pullback to around here and see if prices reverses from there. Don't do no selling it. Or the highest it can get to is the 61.8. If it doesn't reverse at neither one of these two levels, I am not looking to get in a trade at all. And to be honest with you, I'm really not looking to trade gold at all at this moment right now. Because one, I don't like trading Sundays unless I'm already in the trade. And two, these birds just won't stop. And two, is haven't passed my zone. It's still bouncing off of 1335 as support and using the 23.6 fib as support as well. So that's strong confluence right there. Once I see it break below, retest, price action, I'll get in on the sell at least until 1315. So that's just something to keep in mind. Overall, right now, it's in a reversal spot. It's not fully a downtrend because it haven't made a lower low. So I am definitely keeping an eye on that.
Yo, Kev.
Yeah.
So where are you looking to get in? I was going back. I was marking up my charts as you was going. I saw you said you're not. I mean, you drew your fib on both levels. And you're looking for a retracement at the 38.2 or the 61.8, right? If it doesn't hit those levels. So where you really think? Where you really looking to get in?
I'm really looking to get in. If it retraces, if it gets anywhere near 1350 with price action for a sell, I'm getting in because this is a strong zone for me right here. 1350 is a strong zone for
13.
price. 1350 is a strong zone for price on gold, but from this price action here, I highly doubt that price will get back up there. What you will get is a small pullback because you have this right here as resistance. You have that right there as resistance and support. You look to your left, you see that it kept wicking these spots. 1342 as support and resistance. So more than likely, it will probably get back there and then show some reversal. But my trading plan, another thing, talking about trading plan, everybody on here should have a trading plan written down. I have a written down trading plan that I will not stray away from. I'm only taking trades on a 4 hour setups, off of 4 hour setups within my zones. And if price reverses right here, I'm not getting in the trade because it's not within my zone. My zone is 1335 and 1350. If I don't see a reversal like it happened right here, or a better one is this one right here. Like this was a great trade to take, and I did take this trade. It was within my zone, so I took it because it also had divergence as well. So I need 3 reasons to take the trade, and I needed to be within my zone, and I needed to have price action. The more consistent you are with your trading plan and how you trade, the more profitable you will be. But yeah. So I'm looking for, if for somebody, for me to call a trade on gold, or for somebody to take a trade on gold, they should look for a retracement to the 38.2 here, which is 1342. It shows a lot of resistance and support here at these key spots here, here. And if you do have the pivot points, because I know you were talking about the pivot points, that pivot point indicator will more than likely show this level as a pivot point stop. Pivot point indicator is basically um, real-time support and resistance on the market. So whenever the market is, the pivot point basically predict support and resistance, reversal spots, and pivots to like reversals or pullbacks. Basically, that's what the pivot points actually does. So yeah, that would be a key area here. 1342.19 is a key area. Another key area was see here, this spot right here, 1346. 1346.68. That's another key spot. But if your account is nowhere near $200 or $300, I honestly wouldn't want to tell you to take a trade with gold. Gold is $1 per pip or 10-cent minimum lot size you can trade, unless you're with FX Glory, I believe it is. Then you can trade a penny, 2 pennies, or whatever the case may be. But gold is really volatile, and it can blow your account on its drawbacks. Because this is an overall seller's market here. If you took a sell anywhere right here, if you took a sell right here, it would have drew back almost 100 pips on this trade. So you more than likely would have got stopped out.
Can you show me CAD? Can you show CAD?
Show USD CAD.
Because you were thinking buy.
I'm actually in multiple buys on many accounts right now. All right, so let's go over UCAD and now explain why I'm in buy. All right, so I'm multiple confluences here. So right now, higher time frame, daily time frame. I'm a swing trader, so I look for swing trades. Swing trade, UCAD is definitely a buy. I'm just saying that. Can it be some pullbacks for sales? Yes, indeed. But right now, swing trade buy. What you have right here is a is price closing, squeezing together. You see how resistance is staying still, but support is gradually going higher and higher and higher on a daily time frame. Every time it touches that trend line, you see a reversal. We're looking at the daily here, and on the daily, this is price action. Price action shows reversal. It's a hammer. Anybody don't know about hammers? Just look it up. You know, you'll find the information you need. Market gap low. Market gap low. So what right now it's doing is filling the gap, and that's what it did already. It already filled the gap. Now it's going to basically consolidate. Probably, it's probably just going to bounce range until at least U.S. session tomorrow or Tuesday, because you don't really see much movement until U.S., especially with U.S. peers, until U.S. opens up, which is 8 a.m. Eastern time or 7 a.m. Central time. So that's what I'm looking for with this movement. And just to get more confluence with all this, let's do this. Let's go here. There's a couple of technicals here. Let's go from this high to this low. All right, so we had a bounce off the 50 Fibonacci.
Hey, Kev, is it safe to get in on a buy right now, Kev?
I actually called the buy for UCAD Friday. It was safe back then. Right now, you're kind of you're about. I mean, long term wise, yeah, absolutely. Because long term, it's going to get back up to 131 or
Yeah,
8.
so for a swing trade, I can throw it in there, right?
That's a swing trade move. Yeah, if you have enough in that account to hold, because the most drawdown you can get is a bounce back to this trend line, and that's it's actually not that far. Hold on, let me see. Price is at 129,687. So from there to the trend line is that's 42 pips drawdown. The most drawdown you can get is about 42 pips. If it breaks past that and closes, then get out the trade. The trade is not valid anymore. But I will wait. I will wait because the second sign that I'm waiting for is let's go to the 4 hour chart here. Let me see if I see it. Yeah, there's no breakout right now. Right now, all I'm seeing 4 hour time frame is potential inverted head and shoulders. And here's my confluence here. Other than it being on the trend line, have divergence, of course, from this low to this low. It looked like it's just forming a head, and then when it gets back up, a break above 130 will be a great entry. A break and a retest above 130 will be a great entry. You can risk it now if you want to, but as far as my trading plan and how I trade from now on, I'm not risking it. I'm waiting for a break above 130 to add some more lots in. I already got on my bigger account I have like 4. I think on this one I got like 3 or whatever the case may be on here. I think it's 3 or 4. I don't even know. Let me see. Yeah, it's like 4. Um, yeah, if anything, Justin, I'll wait for a pullback. Let me look at a small time frame, 30-minute maybe. It's actually doing a small little pullback now. Maybe 129,605 looking like here. 129,605 might be a good area that you can put a really small lot on, with your stop loss being about 33 to 40 pips down. Take profit on here is pretty high because long term wise, and I can't even tell you how long it's going to take for this move, but I see a break above this resistance of 132, 500, and take profits would be somewhere around 133 to 134, and I will be holding until it hit those take profits of those levels. But
You probably aren't getting in until tomorrow.
I'm probably not going to re-enter until, yeah, more than likely tomorrow. I have to see what U.S. session does on this pair. I'm already in, so that's why I'm like not really worried. If anything does happen like overnight and I sleep through it, I'm not worried about it because I'm already in and I already have like um some trades in profit. If it hits my stop loss, it'll be in profit, that type of thing. So that's why I see what you can. I actually see a buy.
Cool. Well, can you let me know that I can hop on the charge till tomorrow night? So if it's during the day tomorrow, you can pitch it. Let me know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be first thing in the morning tomorrow when it's gonna move, especially
Oh
your
yeah,
time.
I'm
It's
gonna be
it's
up for
gonna
it.
be yeah, it's gonna be in between 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. your time. It's when USD CAD likes to move. More than likely, it'll probably be like 8:35, 8:45 for you when it moves.
Hey, bro, check this out though.
I'm
Listen
listening.
up. Let me show you on my chart.
I don't see nothing.
Here on AUD.
Mhm.
I think if it breaks, because my yellow is my 4H, my 4 hour, and my red's my daily.
Mhm.
On the 4H, oh, let me just go down to. So on my 1 hour, I mean, I think this is gonna push back down. I think if it breaks the 76225, I mean, dude, I think the pips on this thing. Look at this downtrend.
Yes, it's a big downtrend. Solid
Oh,
downtrend. There's no higher highs made. No higher highs was made.
it's
That's
already on. It's way down right here.
yeah. That's a pullback right there. That's definitely a strong pullback.
I think
Gonna happen.
this swing trade is like, dude, you should be selling this thing for the next. Hold up, let's see. Hold up, let me show you. Yeah, you should be selling this thing for like the next freaking 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm already tired.
especially maybe up until I was talking about. Let me go back. Let me let me do this. Where's audio?
I just want to mess around and see how many pips these are.
All right,
If
so
you this trade back in
audio.
2012, you'd be up 31,000 pips.
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of pips that could have been caught for people that's holding those trades. Congratulations, they're catching money.
That's crazy.
But all USD. I was saying this is definitely at least until a September trade, at least until next NFP. Because as far as right now, NFP can definitely be good for USD once again in September. And this is I don't know like weeks ahead, but as far as the setups are forming, that's what it looks like is heading towards. But we'll see how it plays out before NFP. You'll always catch the direction of the NFP news with higher time frame setups. Higher time frame setups always shows NFP news because the market goes in the direction of the news and the news goes in the direction of the market. So if you look at your daily time frame, you could have seen that this was a swing trade a few days ago. It matched up all my trading plan rules. It was within my zone. It touched the zone. It formed a reversal price action. And on a smaller time frame, well, no, actually, the daily time frame, it formed a price reversal pattern as well. This is called if I'm not mistaken, this is called the doji pattern right here. Not just the candlestick, but the whole pattern. The doji pattern. You get the doji right here, and right after it, you get three cores bigger than the candle before after the doji, which is typically a sell-off, and which with that on a daily time frame you get an even star. The wick is bigger than the body. I think double the size of the body. Another indication of price action within high resistance. So all three of those confluences with divergence over here, of course, get divergence. That says sell, 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 and hold the sell. At least to 7,500, it will drop to. That's going to take a while, but it will get there. As far as NFP can drop price down to 72,500. You got it from me first. Just saying. Um, let's see here. Let's see here. What's some other pairs that everybody trade? Anybody trade GBP, JPY?
Yeah, here I got another one, bro. Um, Euro CHF was making me some good money this week, bro. I think it's
Euro
coming to a
CHF.
sell.
You have a buy stop on GJ?
Yeah, I have a buy stop on GJ. Real quick with GJ. I'm gonna look at Euro CHF in a second. I got a buy stop on GJ. GJ overall, long term, and once again, I'm letting you know, is going back up to 145. Long term, GJ is going back up to 145. I am going to be buying it somewhere around here and holding the trade. For one, I'm going to just throw this out here. This is not my big account at all. This is not my big account at all. This is a flip account just to try to flip. Two, my big account, I'm holding trades for weeks. I got a couple of trades in there that I've been holding for a week or two. I think my longest one is 3 weeks. I haven't checked it. But I'm looking to buy GJ once it plays out. Because right now, just for all y'all guys that's in the trade, just be aware that daily time frame for one. Oh, let me show this is daily time frame. I will take that back right now. Let's go to 4 hour. I think it's not showing on the 4 hour right now. Daily time frame it didn't show yet. Yes, daily time frame. 4 hour time frame. You got divergence here. Divergence there is within my zone. I should have took that trade, but I didn't see it when it happened, and that was Friday. Price action there. Divergence is showing here. You see prices up. Let me fix that in a second. Price is showing opposite on your indicator than it is on the actual price on the actual chart here. I think it's this one here. Yeah. As you see, making a lower low here, but on the indicators, making a higher high. That's showing bullish divergence, which is basically saying the bears or the people that's selling the price down is losing their strength. A potential pullback or reversal is in play. So that's what's happening. Let me zoom out here and just show y'all something that I was taking a look at. What I'm looking at here is potential. This is potential. This is not full-fledged head and shoulder inverted, but this is potentially a inverted head and shoulder movement here. Let's go back to the daily time frame. What I see here is one big head being formed. On a 4 hour, looks better. What I see is one big head being formed here. One big head being formed here. This is the whole shoulder here. And then the right head, the finishing of the head will be finished over here somewhere. And then the right shoulder, and then a movement up. Now, what I seen on the daily time frame is a potential same thing, but a lot bigger. This would be the shoulder, all this would be the head, and then this would be a shoulder right here, and that's at 135. We'll boom back up to 140. This will take at least 2 to 3 weeks to form though. So that movement more than likely is going to happen because you have confluence with the buy of one of them being strong divergence.
How big of a stop loss are you using for this?
If I'm buying this, once
Yeah.
I get confirmation on the buy, which is price action for me on a higher time frame of the 4 hour on the daily, 4 hour price action already showed. This is the 4 hour price action right here. These three candlesticks. But anyway, once I see the price action on the daily time frame, I'll use the daily time frame as confirmation. But it depends on what type of price action I see. if I see, let's just say I see it engulfing. Let's say on the daily time frame, 5 p.m. tomorrow. Say this engulfs the whole previous candle. So my stop loss will have to be right below the engulfing candlestick. So that more than likely will be like 100 pip, at least 100 pip stop loss. But for something like that, I would have like a penny or 2 pennies on it, and then wait for a correction to put bigger trade on it. It's all about being patient. It's all about being
Right.
patient. Like you can't be risky when you first trade if you're taking a trade like that. You would take the trade because it's the right move to take, and then you'll wait for just being patient to wait for a correction, or you'll wait for the head and shoulder to play out. When the shoulder plays out, you trade on a break of that shoulder. Once it breaks the neckline, you would take the trade as a buy stop, which I have planned out right here. I have my buy stop planned out right here. I have a tight stop loss. So I'll be waiting for that move, and with my tight stop loss, if I'm wrong, it would take me out way before counts get blown or anything. And more than likely, I'll have my small trade outweighing this little bigger trade anyway. So I would
Right.
still end up in profit at the whole shebang. But it's just about being patient and waiting for the move to play out. And that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for price action on the 4 hour, on a daily. My bad, I said 4 hour on a daily time frame, so I can get in on this buy. And when that happens, then I will look for more entries to add on it. And as I do, just keep trailing my trade. Let's go to Euro CHF. I think you're talking about that. But overall, GJ more than likely is going to buy up to 145. And for people that don't know, in 2019, they're going to be having another Brexit
Yeah.
to confirm whether they're going to stay out of GBP or they're going to, Euro Union, or they're going to come back with the Euro Union. So keep an eye out on that 3 years from now. Y'all probably millionaires by then. But all right, USCHF daily. I don't see. Well, I see struggle right here at 14500. So that might be his resistance. It might sell off. Let me zoom out. US Euro CHF is a rangy. It's a rangy market. Just look like a bunch of consolidation right there on a daily time frame. It's trading 250 pips up, 250 pips down. No, 750 pips up, 750 pips down. But in this area in particular, it's only trading 500 pips up and down. It touches 142, buys up to 147. Now it's probably dropping back down to 142, 500. So if it doesn't break 14500 and it bounces off of there once again, see if I see anything on 4 hour that looks good. We have a shadow, bearish shadow right here, which looks pretty decent as far as a sell. But I want to see one more touch to 145. Reason why I do not want to take a trade. Well, I wouldn't suggest taking a trade on this as of right now. This is just following my rules. You might have a different set of rules, which is totally fine. But as following my rules, it's not completing my rules yet, so I wouldn't take a trade on it. But my overall outlook on it is down. I think it will be bearish. 14500 is a strong resistance for it, and it already broke with this engulfing bearish candle here. The next time it retested it, it used another engulfing or shadow bearish candle to bring it back down below price. So it more than likely will just drop. It will just continue dropping. Right now,
Okay.
just yeah.
After this one, can we do Kiwi?
Huey,
Yeah.
US.
Yeah, QEUS.
Okay. Yeah, I think overall this is definitely bearish. Definitely see a bearish market right there. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with Euro CHF. I don't see it pulling back up and overall rise here. It's definitely looking like a downtrend overall wise. Let me see if I use some technicals real quick. This was a nice trade right here. This was a nice swing trade as far as July-ish. July-ish was a nice swing trade. Oh no, that was August. The beginning of August, this would have been a nice swing sell right here. It bounced off the 61.8 from the double top with divergence and it sold. So more than likely, it's just using every single level. Yeah, that's a sell. I don't know who asked me to look at this, but this is a sell. It's not no buy. Long term. This is looking at long term wise, like H4 baby. Let's look at Kiwi. Oh, real quick. NZD, USD, AUD, USD is doing the same thing, so they both a sell. Just gonna throw it out there real quick. And yeah, going to it right now. They both a sell. Just looking for entries, I guess, right?
Right.
So I'll wait for a pullback because this is gonna pull back a little bit.
You mentioned that because I kind of follow that as well. Like it seems that NZD, USD, and that AUD, NZD, they move pretty much in similar fashions. You know what I'm saying? If like the New Zealand dollar is getting strong, then the AUD NZD pair is going down.
Right.
Do you see AUD NZD breaking above 107 or just, playing around with that before it does a bigger drop? Because, I mean, that AUD NZD pair, I mean, that sell took place at like 112 when it was sitting at like 112. And then it dropped to like 103.35, I think. And then it did a big reversal back up to like 107.41 max.
Wait,
But
where are we looking at? I'm sorry, I'm getting confused by your
that's
numbers.
my bad. I'm just kind of calling them out based off of like just like supply zones, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
like NZD USD is sitting at like what?
It's 0.71753. That's the price it's at right now. Unless we talk about different pair.
No, we're talking about the right pairs. No, NZD is sitting at 0.7175, yeah. But what I
Right.
was saying was going off of what you were saying about AUD NZD kind of
Mm-hmm.
moving not so much the same direction, but those two pairs are kind of like cousins, so to speak,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
kind of just relatable, you know what I'm saying? Um, I was saying, do you see AUD NZD breaking above 107 temporarily before it does a bigger drop?
Oh,
Because,
we're looking at AUD, NZD. My bad.
well,
I'm looking at
no, I mean,
NZD.
we kind of looking at both. Like, I mean, technically speaking, like
Okay, okay.
NZD USD and AUD NZD, just because, like,
Yeah, you had me confused for a second because I was looking at
yeah,
NU thinking it's the price. Okay, but you're saying, all right, so NZD, US, I mean, AUD, NZD.
right.
That's kind of hard to decipher. Let's see. H4, H4, see here, blah, blah, blah. Then make a higher high, so it's definitely looking to go downwards. But as far as price is right now, it will be going up for a little bit because price action is showing that it's going to go up a little bit.
Right.
How high can it go? I'm looking for maybe to retest, this area right here, 106, 815, 106, 815 ish. And the only reason I'm saying that is because this right here, let's go to shapes, rectangle, this struggle price always shows you. Price action always shows you a story. It always tells you a story. So this story right here is telling me that the Bulls was trying to take price back over
Right.
to buy it back up to 1.07500, but their attempts were failed. The sellers just said, no, I'm not letting that happen. We're taking over a price, and that's what you want to just accept. So 106,792 closed, not the high. That's the close of price. So that area close is strong resistance. Now, if you're looking for wick resistance, more than likely it's going to be somewhere within my red line, which is 792, and 1.0750, 1.07050 ish might be where it can wick to spike high type of thing. But overall price is going downwards.
Right. So I'm pretty bullish on New Zealand at this point, even though they're trying to cut their
Okay.
their
Hey, did you see that call?
Hmm?
Did you see that call?
I see a call.
Yeah, I just hold on. Euro or GBP USD buy gonna be at 1.29298. Stop, take profit 1.29720.
Is that off of Synergy, Justin?
No, it is not.
I need to take a look at that.
Tell me what you think, Kev.
You said, what was the call? Where at? What's the price?
1.29298.
Pretty much where it is now.
Yeah.
29298.
This is for cable, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
It's only 40 pips.
How many pips?
This call came from Leif Samara.
Oh, Leif. Okay, he's okay. That might be a decent call. But as far as me looking at it, like, we trade two different ways. So I don't know what he's looking at. He might be looking at a lower time frame. This right here looks like a small time frame double bottom, which just shows divergence. So the buy was actually down here. So I'm wondering why he didn't call a buy over here somewhere. To be honest with you, I would have, if I was looking at the chart, looking for a call, I would have called the buy somewhere around here because I got price action here on a 15-minute time frame, as well as a double bottom with divergence. So this is the buy right here. I'm looking to see where he sees another buy. Well, there's more divergence here and here. So the next buy would have been right at this peak, which is right here. And then you have an engulfing price action right here on that candlestick here. So if he called it, he probably called it somewhere right here. So yeah, it might be a good quick 20 pip buy.
He
If
got
you said,
shit.
but as far as me getting in, I would have wanted to get in after this candlestick. That would probably have been my entry, or better yet, my entry might have been right here. After this candlestick. I would have been after that candlestick, and I think I might have been out by now. Hold on. It's the high of this here. Nope, I wouldn't have been out. I still would have been in. But you would have been profit. Only thing that's concerning as far as right now is that you have this bearish candlestick right here, right after this bullish. So right there is showing rejection. It's showing rejection. It's also showing rejection right here. So that's multiple rejections. So if it rejects a third time, I would tell you not to get out as soon as possible. So that right there. What's the take profit at?
Take profit. Yeah, 129,720.
Oh, so he has it breaking 129,391. I mean, he is a decent trader. So I think he sees something that I'm not seeing right now. Maybe it's because I'm looking at the small time frame. I don't see it there either. See our chart. Okay, our chart.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There's
looking at the hour.
our chart looks a little bit more promising. I want to see this bullish candle even out this bearish candle right here. I want to see it even out the bearish candle. So that's 21 minutes from now. The signal's already been given to buy it down there. So if this bullish candle right here completes the size of this bearish, then that trade is definitely valid, and you can catch a quick 30 pips if you wait for this candle. But if you're already in, then wherever he has his stop loss, I don't know if he has his stop loss.
He
40
said
pips
the
down.
Stop loss is
Is at the
one
bottom
point 1.28998.
under that.
So he has it basically at the low. Yes, he does. He has it at the low. Okay. 1.28998, which is at the low of this candlestick right here, which gives him a lot of wiggle room.
You think you move stop
Gives
loss
him a lot
a
of.
little bit?
No, I wouldn't, because the drawback could be close, could be to this middle. If this is a valid double bottom on this time frame, it could be to the middle of there. But GBP USD and GBP JPY is basically playing out the same way, and I'm just
Exactly.
waiting for my entries on those trades.
Yep.
I'm not jumping into anything. Like 40 pips. I'm thinking, how many pips is that? 40 pips? 50 pips? 40 pips, yeah. Like I said, I swing trade now. I don't take small trades like that anymore,
Yo, Kevin,
unless I'm like trading somebody else's, huh?
can you call out some swing trades for me this week? I really want to put in like 2 or 3 at least.
I just was talking about a few. USD CAD buy, GBP,
No, yeah, I've seen
JPY
that.
buy.
But, no, I know, I've seen that. But you said not to enter USD CAD right now.
Oh yeah, no, don't enter it right now. You just want to find.
That's what I'm saying. Like when it's actually safe to enter them.
Oh, if I catch it when I will find an entry, then yeah, I'll call it.
Yo, you can
But
put
as of
in a
right now,
buy.
there's
You
no.
can put in a buy limit. Like, sorry for interrupting, but like
No,
the thing about them supply zones, like it ain't gonna be perfect. So like, let's say for USD CAD, for example. I mean, ideally USD CAD is more than likely gonna touch. It's gonna touch 129 even at some point. I mean, if it hasn't already. I feel like it's gonna touch 129.